Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bulls will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Florida's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse, they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Oh, space. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Flagway. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck. Got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sullivan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put him in position to pick up a first down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown!
Wow.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Yeah, possession.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude. You're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes Temp.
Wide open space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Lagway. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line
take some
Pick
time
up
off
here.
work.
This offense
He'll
is
be able
feeling
to
it.
fucking play well.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking, better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab, past the marker. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
The Gators need to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The 18 unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and
to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. And as he throws. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, see if he runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fists up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. And he returned that into reverse skate in a hurry and takes it to the 46. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bulls in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sullivan. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Inside the pocket, let's go. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Brown wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is always going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in...
It's a running room at the 20. Touchdown, Gators! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
I am trying to play with I never tried. No excuses. This is South Florida.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt.
What?
Turning on the Jets.
Where the fuck was he
And they
going?
finally get him down, but not
What the
before.
fuck
He's
kind
got
of
him set up for business.
Like what?
49-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Brown will throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Going with the ground game left. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Dude, what?
And it's hauled in at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
What are you doing, bro?
Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around.
He's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything
This is
right
South
now
Florida
going their way.
motherfucker Moss.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air, it's Lagway. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and stop that clock.
To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just have to make that catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense is putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Throws for the tight end. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half. They're going to win this game.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. You could tell they smelled the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive, downhill, went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
Can we catch it? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And the Bulls racing to the line in a hurry up.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They get to him as he throws.
Hey, what?
He makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
A really smart pull and run by that quarterback.
Wherever your eyes are supposed to be for you to do the read option, put your eyes there. If he comes aggressively brutal, I pull that football.
Throws toward the end end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On target to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell, maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that's the reason there's an inaccurate throw.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st.
What's wrong to get close to that goal line, bro?
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Florida! And here they come almost all the way back. Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Brown wants to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his attention.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Bulls want to move quickly.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays.
Oh my God.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Are you fucking kidding me?
For the big play, and boy, did it
Are
ever
you
pay
kidding?
off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let
I should have played this game tomorrow.
pitch
Man.
this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it.
That's insane, bro. Just toss it out there. Let it go.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that was a sixth-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That one bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation. And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit them.
Dude, come
That
on.
is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bulls. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did it. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play on this drive will come from their own 23. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
One touchdown.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's ball.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds.
There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Gators will hustle to the line. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Isaac. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. With the catch, it's Jackson. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh
And
my
they're
God,
not
it was
quite in
black.
rhythm there. It's incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. He's got it. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And the comeback is on!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Right on time, completes the slant.
Come on, man. Play inside leverage.
Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Brown will throw it. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Maybe we won't throw a
The
pick.
kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about he made over 300. 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Looking for space. It's Clark. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw it Flagway. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got it! Touchdown! No time remains, and they can win it with a conversion.
Not lucky, boys. We won't be using this playbook again, to say the least.
Scoring late now, all you got to do is finish it. The easy part, bring out the kicker, knock that PAT through the uprights.
And he's got it! The walk-off extra point!
We won't be using
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space,
I
make
appreciate
big
y'all
plays.
tuning in
So that's
tonight,
why
bro.
offenses are ahead of defenses in this game.
Try to get
It was
better.
no different.